Why is Enzo Maresca so persistent in playing Reece James as a left-back? Why did Malo Gusto have to come off in the second half? What tactical approaches are both teams using to build up play? And why is Bruno Fernandes crucial for Manchester United? I tried to explain this in this section. Welcome to the Offensive 6 channel. Today, I'll be providing a tactical analysis of the Manchester United and Chelsea match. If you've got your coffee ready, let's start with the lineups. Chelsea has not made any changes to its starting 11 compared to last week. Enzo Maresca put out the same lineup, keeping last week's squad intact. On the other hand, Manchester United made only one change in its starting lineup this week. Manuel Ugarte replaced Eriksen. As expected, Maresca once again started Reece James. But contrary to my expectations, he used him as a left-back again this week, instead of his natural right-back position. You might wonder why Enzo Maresca opts for Reece James as a left-back when he has options like Cucurella and Renato Veiga. Maresca previously mentioned that this decision stems from a lack of leadership on the field. He wants someone who can lead the players, so he prefers Reece James over Cucurella or Renato Veiga in the left-back position. Another question might come to mind. Why isn't he using Reece James in his primary position as a right-back? This choice is purely tactical. Enzo Maresca often uses a 3-2-4-1 formation in the build-up. One of the fullbacks, either left or right, will act as an inverted fullback or join the forward line. Let's say Maresca played Reece James as a right-back and Cucurella as a left-back. Coming off a long injury, Reece James may not be physically ready for the inverted fullback role, which requires high stamina and tempo. In this case, Cucurella would have to fulfill that role. So, considering Maresca's needs for an inverted fullback, the question becomes, who can do it better, Cucurella or Malo Gusto? In my opinion, Malo Gusto is better suited for this task. Additionally, in this match, Palmer's positioning plays a role. If the left-back moves forward as part of the front four, Palmer is pushed to the right wing. However, if the right-back takes this role, Palmer is moved to the left wing. Maresca preferred to use Palmer on the left wing, so he assigned the right back as part of the attacking line. In summary, due to these tactical reasons, Maresca placed Reece James as left back and Malo Gusto as right back. However, it's hard to say. Malo Gusto played well in the first half. Let's now look at Chelsea's passing accuracy stats in the first half. Goalkeeper Sanchez completed 10 passes with 7 accurate, giving him a 70% passing accuracy. Malo Gusto attempted 27 passes with 19 accurate, giving him a 70% passing accuracy. Fofana made 21 passes with 18 accurate, achieving an 86% accuracy. Colwill had a total of 39 passes, 36 of which were accurate, making his accuracy 92%. James made 45 passes with 40 accurate, resulting in an 89% accuracy rate. Moises Caicedo completed 28 passes with 24 accurate, showing 86% accuracy. Lavia made 29 passes with 25 being accurate, 86% accuracy. Noni Madueke made 17 passes with 13 accurate, resulting in a 76% passing accuracy. Palmer made 22 passes with 19 accurate, 86%, while Neto completed 9 passes with 8 accurate, 89%. Jackson attempted 7 passes with 6 accurate, achieving 86% accuracy. Overall, the team's passing accuracy stood at 85%. As we can see, Malo Gusto had one of the lowest passing accuracies in the team. To fulfill Maresca's role for a fullback, you cannot afford to play with this many passing errors. Malo Gusto's overall first half stats show he had 70% passing accuracy in 45 minutes, engaged in 3 duels without winning any, completed only 2 defensive actions, and lost possession 14 times in total, the most of any player, despite playing just one half. For these reasons, Maresca replaced Malo Gusto with Cucurella in the second half. Reece James shifted to his natural right-back position, while Cucurella took over as the left-back. With Cucurella on the field, Chelsea adapted a new 3+2+4+1 shape. Cucurella joined the attacking four, taking Palmer's place, while Palmer effectively replaced Malo Gusto's role. We can observe this shift clearly by looking at Palmer's touch map from the first and second halves. We observed that the Reds positioned themselves in a 3-2-4-1 formation during the build-up. What surprised me was that the fullback sent forward in the build-up was Mazraoui. Throughout the match, Mazraoui's touch points were as shown on the screen. Meanwhile, here are Dalot's touch points for the entire game. Honestly, I expected the opposite situation before the match. That is, I anticipated that Dalot would be the full-back advancing forward, while Mazraoui would be the one holding back to create a back three in the build-up. When Manchester had possession, as usual, Chelsea pressed high and applied man-to-man pressure, though they struggled to mark Bruno Fernandes consistently. This was mainly due to two factors. First, he dropped deep to receive the ball, making it difficult for his marker to follow him, and second, he constantly switched positions, playing on the left wing at times and on the right at others. This is evident from his touch map. Apart from Bruno Fernandes, Chelsea applied man-to-man marking throughout the game. When Chelsea held possession, however, the Reds generally opted for zonal marking. I expected them to press high and use man-to-man marking as they did against Leicester City. However, the Reds chose to defend zonally instead. Sometimes they defended in a 4-4-2 shape and at other times in a 4-2-4 formation, depending on where Chelsea built up play. If Chelsea played out from the back, the Reds set up in a 4-2-4 formation. If Chelsea advanced the play near the midfield, the Reds shifted to a 4-4-2 shape. Looking at the general match statistics, Chelsea held 54% possession, while Manchester had 46%. Up until this match, the Reds averaged 53% possession, but this rate dropped even though they were playing at home. Chelsea took 12 shots throughout the match compared to Manchester's 11. Out of Chelsea's 12 shots, 3 were on target, while Manchester managed 4 shots on target. Chelsea generated an expected goals of 1.11, while Manchester United produced 1.98 xG. When we calculate the xG difference, which is the xG minus the goals scored, Manchester ranks as the worst in the league in this metric, and they continued this poor trend in this match as well. Chelsea's passing accuracy was 84%, while Manchester's was 79%. Prior to this game, Manchester averaged 85% passing accuracy, but this also declined here. Chelsea made 397 passes with 115 in the final third, while Manchester completed 322 passes with 94 in the final third. Chelsea managed 30 touches in the box, while Manchester reached the box 22 times. In summary, although Manchester United generated a higher XG, including a penalty, I believe a draw was the fair result. I expected an exciting match with plenty of chances, but it didn't turn out that way. The main reason was Manchester United's controlled play and choice of zonal defense over high pressing. I think Chelsea needs to improve its approach against teams using zonal defense. Liverpool also used a zonal approach and won 3 points. The Reds could have taken all 3 points in this game as well. While Chelsea controlled the match for the most part, they didn't play well enough to secure a win, making a draw a fair outcome.